The last lantern. The storm had swallowed the town whole. Streets were flooded, power lines down, and the night was darker than anyone could remember. In the middle of that chaos, an old man named Henry sat by his window, holding a single lantern, the last source of light in his home. Henry had lived alone for years, ever since his wife passed. He was known around town as the quiet man who fixed broken things, clocks, radios, even hearts, though few realized it. When the storm hit, most people locked their doors and waited for help. But Henry couldn't ignore the faint cries outside. He grabbed his lantern and stepped into the rain. The wind howled, tearing at his coat, but he kept walking. Down the street, he found a young mother and her child stranded in their car. The engine was dead, the windows fogged. Henry knocked gently and said, "Come with me. My house is warm." They hesitated, but the glow of his lantern was too comforting to refuse. Inside, Henry lit candles and made tea. The child stared at the lantern, its flame steady despite the storm. "It's magic," the boy whispered. Henry smiled. "No, son. It's kindness. That's what keeps it burning." Word spread quickly. One by one, neighbors began arriving, families, strangers, even the mailman who had been caught in the flood. Henry's small home became a refuge. He gave away blankets, food, and warmth without hesitation. The emotional climax came when the lantern began to flicker. The oil was running out. Henry looked around at the frightened faces and realized the light wasn't just his, it belonged to everyone now. He handed the lantern to the young boy. "Keep it alive," he said softly. The boy nodded, holding it close. And then something miraculous happened. People began bringing their own candles, flashlights, and lamps. The room filled with light, not from one lantern, but from dozens. Henry sat back, tears in his eyes. The storm still raged outside, but inside, humanity had found its glow again. When morning came, the sky cleared, and the town looked different. People who had never spoken before were now friends. They helped each other rebuild, sharing food and laughter. Henry's lantern, now empty, sat on the windowsill, a symbol of what kindness can ignite. Weeks later, the mayor visited Henry. "You saved this town," he said. Henry shook his head. "No," he replied. "We saved each other." And every year after that, when storms rolled in,